Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers.
Okay, so in this episode, we are going to get some oxygen real quick. There we go. All right. So, what have I been up to? I have been trying to get this thing welded up. I'm really liking this orange color. I wasn't quite sure at first, but yeah, I'm really digging it. Let's grab some of that. Excuse me there. Okay, so we're missing a ton of components. Um, we're missing a plethora of thruster components, so we need platinum for that. Um, we're also missing a few other minor components, but so I'm going to try to get working on those. I got production going on construction components on large steel tubes. Those are the other components we're pretty drastically short on for this build. So they're kicking away inside. I think we're about out of iron. See large steel tubes, construction components, um, and large steel tubes. Displays and computers. I probably have those kicking around. Maybe. So yeah, here's some computers. Here's some displays. So yeah, there's a few things that we're short on. We need reactor components, but we can get those out of the Kestrel. Um, yeah, the Kestrel. Okay, so we need supplies. We need supplies pretty bad. So I brought the Kestrel down and did a strafing run on the planet because for some reason the ore detector in the Reaper is failing to pick up anything. The antenna set to maximum. The ore detector's on. Um, it's failing to pick up any ore on the planet's surface, and that's getting rather cumbersome because that's what we need is ores. So I have the Kestrel currently parked right on the other side of that hill, and it's picking up all the stuff we've been looking for. Let's see, we got uranium, silver, nickel, gold, cobalt, platinum, magnesium. They're all. Oh, right. So they're all there. Um, I guess that's going to be the station. Yes. Okay. So we need to go get our body so we can get our drill back because inventory, we have nothing. We also have an oxygen bottle on us too. It's pretty expensive too. Oh, there's our body floating away. It's actually the second time I died. First time I died, I don't remember how it happened, but it did. Um, okay, so you go. All right, later, dude. So I brought the Kestrel over, parked her right off the side of the planet, and there's a ton of ore just sitting out here. So um, I'm going to be spending a lot of time harvesting this up because we need all of these ores. Uranium we need a ton of. The Kestrel is relying on batteries and solar, which isn't a bad thing, but yeah, once we make the jump, once planets get here, we're going to need to be able to make more than one jump, and that's going to take forever to charge via solar. So we're going to want some uranium to back that up. So it's just right here below the surface. As close as these are together, I'm assuming there's not a lot. Um, but right now we need what we need, and well, we need all of it. So I was so desperate that I was doing this. I was flying around right across the surface like this. I just picked up some more magnesium there. So maybe there's some more uranium right over here. Hoping. Maybe there's like striped veins of different minerals. So yeah, I've been trying to find more supplies. Oh, look at it. Oh, that's over there. I was like, oh man, look, more uranium. Sweet. So, let's see, let's come in here. No new pop-ups. Alright. So, yeah, we're going to have to get the Reaper and get to town on that. I'm going to be doing that off camera because, I mean, you guys don't want to sit here and watch me harvesting ores for hours on end. There's no telling how long that'll take. So, something I've been doing over here. Oh, wait a minute. Inventory. Did we not get a welder? Oh, he dropped it. It was in his hand, so he dropped it. I'm short on supplies, so a welder's a welder. I'm never going to find that thing. I wonder if by chance I just missed it in his inventory. Whoa. Oh, he must not have anything in his inventory anymore because I can't access it. Alright, so I'm going to have to go make another welder. I had to grind down some components to make the set I'm carrying now, so it's kind of frustrating. Let's do that. That might help. Alright, so we are abandoning the search for the welder. That sucks. I just hope I have enough supplies left to make one more. Alright, headed back. So, alright, Matthew Ritchie, one of our top commenters lately. I do appreciate it, man. I've been light on comments in my videos, so he's been really picking up the slack here. And I'm very grateful for it, and I enjoy the comments immensely. So he had mentioned a video or two back about using the refinery as our focal point for construction, and he seemed to have retracted his statement about doing that because of the lack of the ability to basically bolt to the side, which, like we saw yesterday, all the batteries flying off because I wasn't paying attention. But he was also pointing out the fact that small cargo containers weigh less than conveyors. So they cost a little bit more in supplies, but I'm okay with that because, well, we need weight reduction. So that's what we're going to work on, is keeping the weight down. If it costs more in supplies to build something, then so be it. Alright, cool. We got enough for the welder. Whew. Yay, we got a welder. Okay. So we're definitely going to do that. I've done it already. This one right here was a conveyor, and I swapped it out for a container. That's a container. That's a container. So I believe they all are containers at this point, and batteries. So for the most part, let's go ahead and grab some large steel tubes and try to get a few of these things welded together. What are you needing? Exactly that. Alright, so cool. The refinery's online. Well, built. So that's a battery. What is it needing? Large steel, a ton of large steel tubes. Each one of those is 50. Oh, that's a thruster. I thought that was a battery. Yeah, those thrusters are insanely expensive. I might have to adjust how many of those thrusters we're using purely because of how expensive they are. Yeah, I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to afford that many of these thrusters. Might have to go to vanilla thrusters, like right here for slowing down. Half as many thrusters for forward, and the lateral thrusters be vanilla thrusters as well. I believe they're going to be lighter as well, so that's something we're going to need to look into. Gonna have to do some. I think I'm going to go load up a test world later on and test how much each thruster weighs. But these things put out so much thrust, I think that would definitely offset that. But again, if the vanilla thrusters weigh less, they would be beneficial for places like the front and the lateral thrusters, because we're not needing them for power, we're just needing them for stability. So I think it's going to be beneficial for that to have the lighter thrusters in those locations. And how about you? Construction components. Okay. So we have 2 oxygen generators? No. Did I really do that? I am positive that's supposed to be an assembler. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. There's an oxygen generator here. There's a tank underneath it. Right behind here, there should be a tank. Okay. So yeah, this is supposed to be an assembler. So we need to put a block here so that thruster doesn't get kicked loose. Yeah, okay, we're good. Did that work? That worked. Okay, so what are you? Conveyor. We need to replace that with small cargo container. Okay, so let's go grab some construction components and put that together. As I was saying before, with us being short on supplies, this is going to be kind of a short episode. I've been spending quite a bit of time focusing on getting things ready to be built, but started running out of supplies. It kind of changed the way that whole thing worked out. So, number 8, assembler. Okay, it needs to go in just like that. So Derp here has been a pretty handy little craft. He did his job pretty well today. And so we're going to take those, some more of those, and some steel plates. And yeah, he definitely held his weight, which isn't a lot, but still. Okay, so we need 60 more computers. I didn't keep track how many I needed. All right. So that'll be the assembler. And that could have been bad. Totally land on a planet and been like, all right, let's get some parts built so we can do this. And then, yeah, not so much. So we can cut this back off now. We need some reactor components, which we'll have to get those from the Kestrel because we have nothing down here for those.
Ship fuel critical.
I know, right? Thanks. Mass, 451,000. That's pretty small. I mean, it really is. Considering how much crap we have crammed into this thing. I'm not sure how much of that is, like, as soon as I put a block down, does it
Fuel critical.
Does it count the whole thing? Let's try that real quick. Refinery's expensive, right? Thing weighs a ton.
Ship fuel
Oh yeah, it has to. It has to put the entire thing down. So we went from 451,000 to 476,000. So okay, let's do this real quick. Let's go like this. All right, let's pull up a calculator here. Hold on a second.
ship fuel critical.
I know, right? 451,133. Okay, so now we're going to throw on this guy.
Ship fuel
Yeah, I know. Okay, so now that small large ship thruster. Grabbing a pin here. Hold on a second, guys. Because I want to keep track of this for later reference. That thruster weighs
critical.
Yes, I know. 4,380 kilos. So now we'll do the same thing for the other thruster. Hurrah. Let's see how much difference that is. Let's see here. I lost my base number. My bad, guys. Derp.
Ship fuel
Oh, I know. Tab 451. Guess I could write that down too, right? Ship fuel critical. Okay. Got out of there before she said it. Okay. But we get to hear it one more time.
fuel critical.
So those are much heavier by a lot. So 451,133 minus 480,183. Okay, so that thing weighs 29,000 pounds. So if we turned around and subtract the difference between those two, we're looking at 24,670 kilos of difference in weight. So yeah, so we're going to trim off all of these after we go get some rest here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to trim off, as I was talking about, those retro thrusters, the ones that would stop us from sliding to, or slow us down. We're going to trim those off, and our lateral thrusters. Take a drink of my beverage. Okay, so that's going to save us a ton of weight. That's going to save us 98,000 kilos. Little over 98,000 kilos in weight by doing this. So, not to mention the amount of supplies that'll save us. Whoa. Okay, so if we go with number 4, put this on here. Probably gonna finish these. Pretty close. Okay. Alright, so as I was saying, getting these completed now will be a huge milestone. Just purely by the amount of materials we're going to save by going with these versus the other ones. Then again, the weight as well. We might be able to do this. Crap. Alright. As I was saying, we're going to be able to save a tremendous amount of weight also by probably swapping out the... where's my welder? Did I put my welder away? I did. What a derp. So we'll swap out our downward thrusters as well. I think that would be those two, that one and that one. Man, I suck at this tonight. Okay. There's a thruster there. Okay. So these will go here like this. All right. So that's like I was saying, that's a huge milestone for our weight savings and our cost reduction. It looks so goofy now, though. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to continue to get some materials harvested, and we're going to continue to give this bird some shape. So math, alright. It helped us out today. It's going to continue to help us out a little bit more each time we look at the ship to get its weight down.
Ship fuel critical.
So we're down to 303,000 now by swapping out all of those. So let's do that math one more time. 451,133 kilos minus 303,113. How's this? Oh, I just totally botched that. How can you botch that with the
Ship
calculator?
fuel critical.
See if I can get it done before she says it again. A difference of 148,020. That's quite a bit of savings in weight, guys. So, all right, we're going to wrap it up there. Let me know what you guys think about the color. Thinking about doing a mustard, like this. We have this burnt orange. I'm thinking about doing like a mustard yellow color as accent, like a stripe or something somewhere. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the color. The overall build's coming along, I think. We got time to get it done, so going to keep plugging away on it, and I really think this is going to be a very beneficial piece of equipment going forward between this and our other fleet. This is going to augment really well. Depending on the overall weight when we're done, maybe we'll slide a jump drive in here because we want to be able to facilitate this and use it for other planets. So we can use smaller ships to scout out planets, come back, pick this guy up, jump out there, and start a basic base with this, and then move on to the next one. We can start mining on one planet and setting up a settlement on another one. So, another thing, guys, we need to come up with a name for this ship. Although it doesn't really have much of a shape yet, but I'll be interested to hear what you guys think for names and stuff. So, this is going to be the end of this episode for now. So this is Havoc. Have fun. And keep gaming.